What is up, guys, and welcome to our mindset training for this week. I have been reading through this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I absolutely love it so much. And I just wanted to share a part of it that I think is really powerful. As we're talking about how we want to build our mindsets, and it really comes down to habits. It comes down to the things that we tell ourselves time after time, and those truly are habits. Those truly are mental grooves that we often fall into. And the question is, when we talk about mindset, are those mental grooves that we fall back into and we find ourselves reverting back to, are those positive? Are those ones that are going to push us towards our goals? Or are those ones that are going to pull us further from our goals? So the first question that this book really forces you to think about is your identity, because our habits are really just a vote for the identity that we want to have or that we see us having in the future. If you lay out who you're going to be in 5 years, then the habits that you have are going to be decisions that you make on a daily basis to get you to that point in 5 years. But if we have no idea, no direction for where we want to go, our habits will just be based on the comfort level that we are at in a present moment. So I just wanted to read a paragraph from this first chapter as he's talking about how identity change matters so much in our habit change and how we're going to build the habits that matter for our life and our performance. So it says true behavior change is identity change. You might start with a habit because of motivation, but the only real reason you stick with one is that it becomes a part of your identity. Anyone can convince themselves to visit the gym or eat healthy once or twice, but if you don't shift the belief behind the behavior, then it's hard to stick with the long-term changes. Improvements are not only temporary, they are only temporary, until they've become a part of who you are. The goal is not to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. The goal is not to run a marathon. The goal is to become a runner. The goal is not to learn an instrument. The goal is to become a musician. So the real question here is, who do you want to become? Very simple, very practical. Who do you want to become? Who do you see yourself being? And not just in the simple sense where it might be like, I want to be a professional basketball player. That could be where we start. But what are the character traits that you want to have? What are the more specific things in your life? I want to be this person. I want to be the person that is a reader. That's something I'm working on this year. I want to read one book every month, and it's hard for me. I honestly hate reading. I've always hated reading, and that's something I've always told myself as well. You hate reading. Reading makes your eyes hurt. All these type of things. I always used to tell myself that. But instead of that, I'm saying I want to become a reader. The identity, the person I want to become is somebody who loves to read. So how do I do that? Is I read consistently. And that's my goal for this year, is to read consistently, read a book every month. And I'm really excited for that, even though it's going to be hard for me. So who do you want to become? Is it a professional basketball player? Is it a professional football player? Is it a person of great integrity? Is it a person of great honors? Is it a person people look up to? Is it a person that people can trust? If you want to be trustworthy, you're going to build habits of a trustworthy person. So oftentimes we know the habits that we need. Whether you want to be a professional basketball player, you know you need a strength training. You know you need to practice as hard as you possibly can. You know you need to take care of your nutrition. You know the habits that you need to take. We often know the habits we need to take, but we don't take them, because we don't understand the identity that we want to get to. So my challenge for you today is think through, what is the identity you want to have? Understand what the identity you want to have is better than anyone else, better than anyone else could possibly articulate it. Understand the identity that you want to have in 1 year, in 5 years, because that'll give us the direction for the habits that we're going to have in our lives. And don't give yourself wiggle room and say, well, I wanted to read. Say, no, I am a reader. I am becoming a reader. Therefore, I am building the habits that I need to build in order to become a reader. That's one of my goals for this year. And I hope that you'll be able to lay out the identity that you want to have so that you can see the habits that you're going to need to do in order to get to that level, to get to that identity as well. So, as always, keep on changing the world, and I'll see you guys next time.